What's up everyone? Welcome back to another model home tour here on our channel, Everything Jacksonville Real Estate. Today's video, we are in the Rivertown community here in St. Johns County, and we are looking at a Mattamy built floor plan, which is the Rowan. This floor plan is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath floor plan, has a 3-car tandem garage, and it's around 3,036 square feet. This floor plan, specifically for the Ravine section of Rivertown, starts at $645,990. Now, a few things that you're gonna love as we walk through this floor plan is the gourmet kitchen and also the cool little putting green in the backyard. But before we go into that, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you get notified when we post more model home tours just like this in the future. Also, as we're walking through the home, if you have any comments about this home or about Rivertown in general, leave them in the comment section below and we will make sure to get those comments answered. Also, make sure you stick to the end because we will be going over some different builder incentives we are seeing Mattamy offer right now here in Rivertown. All right, now let's go and check out the Rowan floor plan. All right, so we are now going to start our walkthrough of the Rowan floor plan. So as mentioned, this is a floor plan built by Mattamy Homes here in St. Johns County. Specifically here in the Rivertown neighborhood. Now, Rivertown is a very large community here in Northeast Florida, and it's a neighborhood that has really gained a lot of traction over the years. And they're only about halfway through with the community, so they're going to be here for quite a while. They've been building now here for almost a decade, so they have about another decade left. But overall, Mattamy, what they did with this one, you will notice they did do all the turf for their front yards for these models. Probably not something you're going to see as a standard, but definitely a cool thing to kind of see because we don't see that very often, even with model homes here in the area. Now, as we come up, you are going to see that we have a nice front porch. We also have a 2-car garage from the street. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it's actually a 3-car garage. It's just a 2-car with a tandem, so it's actually 3-car garage total. Now, as we continue to come through the home, we do have a nice big single door here, 8-foot glass door, which allows us to have a lot of natural light come through when we do come into the area, into the front of the home. And when we do come into, you're gonna notice we have very high ceilings with this floor plan. So because of the fact that it's a 2-story floor plan, you do get those really tall ceilings when you come in, those 20-foot ceilings, which really just makes the space feel very large and very inviting when you're first coming into this home. A couple of things too I want to mention too, they did do a nice metal railing for the stairwell going up, as well as nice wood treads coming all the way up as well, rather than going with the standard carpet that you'll see a lot of times with homes. They did that most likely because it's the model, but you could always do that as well with the build process with them. Now, when we first come into the neighborhood or into the home, first thing we're going to come into is this flex space / sitting room that could be made into an office. You could probably make it into a 5th bedroom if you really needed to. Or you could keep it as a sitting room the way it is now, or even like a kid's room if you do have an area you want to have the kids be able to hang out and play in. A couple things I do want to highlight with this space, they do have recessed lighting throughout, and these are 10-foot ceilings, so you do have, again, it's a very open, very inviting space with these 10-foot ceilings throughout the first floor. Then as we continue to come through, we are going to pick up on the fact that they did do a nice laminate vinyl kind of material with the floor. It's a very lighter colored wood look, so definitely keeps everything light and bright. And we're going to have our entrance into our garage on one side, and we're going to have our half bath on the other side. So this half bath is really nice to be able to have guests come over, not have to go upstairs. But also what I would love about this, that you don't see as often, is that the toilet is tucked away with this bathroom. So that way, again, you have a little more privacy, even with the door when they do put one in, even with the door closed. If someone were to open it accidentally, they're still kind of tucked away, which just gives you a little more privacy with the space. And then, as mentioned, we do have our entrance to the 3-car garage. So again, having that off of the main walkway is nice, just to be able to get quick and easy access to it. So now we are in our living, dining, kitchen space. So we're going to start off with the kitchen. And what we're going to see here is we have our microwave, our fridge, and we have our double convection oven as well with this floor plan. So they did the gourmet kitchen with this floor plan. So what that means is you're going to get the double oven off to the side here. You're going to get the stovetop on its own, and with it being Rivertown, with it being St. John's County, this is actually an all gas community, so gas stovetops are going to be the standard with most of these builders, specifically in this case Mattamy. You have your nice vented hood, and they did a really nice blue subway tile backsplash. But let me know in the comments section what you think about that backsplash. Personally, I think it really accentuates, the kind of the color choices that we see a lot here in St. Johns County, especially because it's a very beachy area. I'd love to know your thoughts as well on what you like or don't like with stuff like that. Also with this here, we can see that we do have a nice quartz countertop. With this floor plan, they actually continued it throughout for the model, so it's a very nice touch with that. We also have soft close cabinets, which definitely does just provide some additional luxury, being able to have that soft close, which is most likely an upgrade with the builder, but it's always something you get to do either with the builder or after the fact. And one more thing to highlight, we do have a really nice big farm style kitchen sink. This is a porcelain sink, but definitely gives you plenty of space for dishes to be able to clean them before you put them into your KitchenAid dishwasher. Last thing I want to highlight with the kitchen, we do have a really large pantry. So this is truly a nice walk-in pantry. They did a nice glass door here. They did almost like a textured glass with it to provide some privacy, so you can't necessarily see through it. You could easily do some nicer finishes with the cabinetry in here. They just did the standard wire racks, but at the same time, it's always nice to have something to start off with when you do buy a home in general. Now off the kitchen, we have a really large dining room space. In this dining room space, again, this is a really large circular table. I'm actually going to come all the way on the other end of it so you can just kind of see the depth of it. But it's a very large table, great for a gathering. You could easily put, 8, if not more people at this table between the chairs and this nice couch that they put in. So it's a really good sized space that honestly the furniture almost kind of makes it feel small and maybe in the video, but it's definitely a very large space that you could do different kinds of tables with and have plenty of room for family and friends. Now off the kitchen, we do have our living room, and this living room is a very good size. As you can see, this is at least a 65-inch TV, it might be a 75-inch TV, just to give it some perspective. But you can easily even go bigger than this. And overall, they did a sectional couch here, but you have enough room that you could do a sectional like this with some chairs, or you could do a couch love seat combo, so you do have some options there. And then off the living room is our second flex space. So this flex space could be an office, it could be another area for the kids, it could be maybe another bedroom, although it is a little bit smaller, just keep that in mind. But it could be a lot of different things with this space, and this one does give you a view of your backyard. In this case, it gives you a nice view of the lake as well as your little putting green back there. Now, before we go upstairs, we are actually going to check out that little putting green real quick, as well as the back porch. And with this backyard, it is a really good size. Not every one of their lots is going to be on a lake or on preserve, but this one is, which is very typical for builders. They like to always put their models on really nice lots to kind of highlight and show off their models. But the first thing I want to kind of point out is you do get a really good size back porch, and this back porch is covered underneath the same roof line. So you do get privacy from the elements, you get privacy in general from bugs if you screen it in. You only have one wall to screen. So really, you can definitely keep this place feeling cool, private, bug-free if you really wanted to. And they do give you power as well as a gas hookup out here for any sort of appliances you may want out here as well. And then with this putting green, again, you always see different things with these models, but this is a cool little putting green that they have. It's kind of highlights and you can do after the fact. Most likely the builder will not offer this as an upgrade, but gives you an idea of what you can do with this space. And again, having the little putting green being in Florida, specifically Northeast Florida, where we have so many different public golf courses, never bad to be able to kind of work on your putting here in the area. I know I could definitely use it. So that's going to kind of take care of the backyard. And next up, we're going to do is we are going to go upstairs and check out the second floor. So as mentioned, the second floor, we're going to have 4 bedrooms and we're going to have our 2 full bathrooms. And with the second floor, we're also going to have a small loft. So again, another area for the kids or for you to maybe get away from the kids, you know, some different things like that. But it gives you more usable space up there as well. So we are now going to head upstairs. All right, so now we are upstairs with the Rowan. And the first thing I want to highlight with up here is this loft. So you do get a bit of a loft up here. You know, it's not as big as the living room downstairs, but again, if you're gonna want to have a space for your kids to be able to hang out, maybe invite their friends over, but be separate from you to where you still have your own living space, this is a great space for them. And it is nice too because it does overlook your backyard. So if you have a great view like this one does, it just gives you another kind of aesthetically pleasing piece with the home. So then from there, we're going to check out the 3 bedrooms and 1 guest bathroom. So we're going to have 2 bedrooms on this side and we're going to have 1 bedroom on this side of the bathroom. So we'll start with this one. And all these bedrooms are going to be about the same size, but they're all very good size as it is. Up here, now this is where different builders do different things, but with this floor plan, you do still get the 9-foot ceilings up here. So they don't go down to the standard 8. So with the 9-foot ceilings, you still get a lot of good height with these rooms, which makes the rooms feel much larger than sometimes they really are. In this case, they are pretty good size. And just to touch on it real quick, we do have the sliding doors here, so they do not do the bifolds, which is something that we're starting to see more builders do more of because it's a nicer product, nicer look, more durable. And so we do see that quite a bit more. Then from there, we're gonna check out the first bathroom. So as I already mentioned, the first bathroom, they continued the same countertops throughout. They did some really nice fixtures with it as well. Did the same cabinets. Although with these, they did not do the soft close. They only did that in the kitchen as of now. And then you do have a separation here. Normally there would be a door separating the shower from the vanity. But with this shower, it's a shower tub combo. They give you a nice, really good sized tub. They went with that continuing, blue tile in here as well. And one thing I love about this is they did tile up to the ceiling, which really completes and finishes the look. And it's really something that we love when we see builders do. And I do want to highlight too this tile that they chose in here. It's a very nice kind of sleek slate kind of look with it. And they did a nice pattern with it, just very clean pattern, almost timeless in some regards. Now, before we look at the other 2 bathrooms or bedrooms, we do also want to highlight the laundry room. So the laundry room, we do still have that continuation of the same tile as the bathroom. They did continue the same countertop in here to match the rest of the house. You do get your nice big shop sink. Because it's the model, they also include some cabinetry in here on both sides. And then obviously just to show how much you can fit, they also have the washer dryer in here as well. Now on the other side of the laundry room is our second bedroom. So this bedroom is a good sized space as well. You're gonna hear me say that a lot because it is the truth. But what I will highlight is that with this bedroom and the next bedroom, you actually get a walk-in closet with both. So this one is kind of cool because you do get the window in here as well, so you get some natural light in the closet. But it is a walk-in, and do keep in mind, again, they do not keep the doors on here during the time they have them as models, but they do obviously put the doors in when they sell their models. And this is obviously staged as more of a girl's room, whereas this next one is more maybe a boy's room with some of the color choices and some of the pieces with it. But with this room, again, just like the last one, a lot of natural light, nice 9-foot ceilings, really good sized space. And just like the last one, this one also has the closet as well as the window for natural light. So we do get, a lot of good light throughout this floor plan. So let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on this floor plan so far? What do you like about it? Do you like having all the bedrooms upstairs, or would you prefer to have the primary bedroom downstairs? That's something that we get questions about all the time from different prospective buyers in the area. Is some buyers like it all upstairs, some like to have the primary downstairs. And speaking of the primary, we are now in the primary, which is a really good size space. And what I will say with this is we do have those 9-foot ceilings, but with this, they actually did the tray ceiling in here to make it a 10-foot ceiling in the primary bedroom. So that's huge because it really just gives it more of an elevated look without having to do 10-foot ceilings throughout. And it really separates the primary from the rest of the bedrooms in the house as far as being just, again, that luxurious feel. They also included the glass, the windows up the back, so you get a lot of natural light. In this case, you do get that view of the lake. So a lot of very nice positives with this floor plan, with this layout of this bedroom to be able to highlight. Then we come into our primary ensuite. So this primary ensuite, we do have a double vanity. We have a nice walk-in shower here. So again, with this shower, they did do some nice tile choices. They went up to the ceiling with the tile. And overall, just a very nice, clean look with that shower. You do have your double vanity over on this side. Again, continuing the same countertops as we've seen throughout, the same cabinets as we've seen throughout. You have your water closet off to the side. Again, that would normally have its own door. But then what I love most about this specific primary is this closet. So this closet, again, there's no custom cabinetry, no custom closets in here, but this closet, you could almost make this its own bedroom. It's just that good of a size. And so it's probably one of the larger closets we've seen on our channel so far with doing these model home tours. So let me know in the comments, do you like having a closet this big, or would you rather have seen this space utilized somewhere else in the house? I'd love to know your thoughts on that, because ultimately it is a very good sized space, but for some people, maybe they don't want it there, maybe they want it somewhere else. But overall, that's gonna wrap up the walkthrough of the Rowan floor plan. So definitely let me know if you have any questions on it. But as far as what your thoughts were, and that is going to do it. What did you think about this floor plan? Let me know in the comments section below your thoughts and anything you liked about it or anything you would like to see different. I'd love to know your thoughts on this floor plan and the finishes Mattamy chose. But if you have any questions about this floor plan, this builder, or this neighborhood we're in, which is Rivertown, in the description of this video is a link to my calendar where you can set the time for us to meet face-to-face through Zoom, or even could call me, as I also have my phone number in the description as well in this video. Love to discuss those questions, any comments, anything you want to know about Rivertown, Mattamy, or the Rowan floor plan, or even any other neighborhoods here in St. Johns County. Love to be your source for everything St. Johns. Also, by staying till the end, I do want to let you know the different builder incentives we're seeing right now from Mattamy, which is currently on a lot of their ready-built homes, they are actually offering some different rate buy-down opportunities for home buyers. Now, keep in mind, this is always subject to change, but currently they are offering some either full life of loan buy-downs or some short-term rate buy-downs, depending on what your preference is for your home here with Mattamy. So if you want to know more information about that as well, again, in the description of this video is a link to my calendar or my phone number where we can hop on a call to discuss that further. But definitely make sure you like this video if you stayed now till the end, and please subscribe to our channel because we are working on growing it to provide much more content to you in the future. And definitely stay tuned for our next model home tour, which will be in the future. See you again next time.